Hello and welcome back, everybody. Crash Nation. It's been a crazy week here. The fires in Kelowna, the just amount of bravery from the firemen and help from the government, everything. Otherwise, Kelowna may have burnt to the ground. It is finally showing signs of rain today, so hopefully that will help. The breathability in this sky is just ridiculous. The garbage dump is on fire, so you got smelling like garbage in town. It hurts the lungs to breathe. So just send thoughts out to the people of Kelowna and the rest of BC as we are in a state of emergency right now. I was managed to find a hotel room, so I found a way to get through to you guys here. Try and give you some more content as we go through all this together. And we do want to see what we can bring here for our coach and staff. We'll give our coach another shot here. People we want to re-sign. Ian Cole, we'll try and bring him back for one more year, under $2 million. See if he wants to do that. Fortier, he's going to be on our fourth line. Not a doubt about it. Maybe even the third liner. Kratzov will qualify for you. Fordstrom, yeah, we'll qualify. DT, yeah, we'll qualify. Jano, we're just going to let walk. Bjornfoot, qualify him. Butcher will let walk. Lacombe, I think, can make a crack the defensive lineup. Tyler Motts. See if we can bring him on for a one-year deal. Ryan Poling will qualify. Benson, I think we're just going to let walk. Holmstrom will qualify you. Lajoie. Nice defensive depth. Dunleer hasn't grown really at all. Tyler Madden. Kulich, we are excited to see what he can become. Lockwood, I might just try one more year of him. Tucker, defensive depth, AHL defenseman there. Wolanski, we're going to let walk. Burke, we're going to let walk. That was just a nuke of a disappointment if I've ever had one before in a trade. Who else? Prosetov. I think, yeah, we'll bring back Sheldrin and Ranta. Sheldrin, he had a heck of a season in the AHL. But Ranta, he had a pretty solid backup season for us. So, you know what? We'll give him one more year. Sheldrin, we'll give him one more year. Just because we don't really have that young goalie in the system to kind of grow like we thought we would. UFAs... there's a couple of the draft picks here that we'll bring on. Butler, maybe he tracks the NHL squad next year. Oliver Waugh. And Ham Hughes, a couple of young defensemen here we're excited about. Same as Pratt. Let the young guys grow. Ranta's coming back. Tyler Mott, not so much. Ian Cole, not so much. We'll see if we can find someone to replace him for cheaper or what. We do have quite a bit of cap space, so we could probably give him a little bit more money, but right now we still have to make some roster space for the young guys. So Ian Cole, if we give you 1 year 2, if you don't accept that, you're done. Bergeron, he wants 1 year. So if we give him 6.8 to take a hometown contract, hopefully, it'd be huge for us if he did. We give him another shot and he's mauling it over, but he accepts. Isn't that always nice when you want to see from your coach? Alright, Stout's coming on board. Beautiful. Alright. Patrice Bergeron, he wants more money than that. I don't want to really give him that much for a 38-year-old. Perfect, Lacombe, Holmstrom, Poling, Lajoie, Lockwood, Bjornfoot, Madden, Tucker, all those young guys. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, free agency class, Mikko Rantanen, Kuznetsov, Provorov, Theodore. Honestly, I would definitely want to give money to Rantanen over Bergeron and Shea Theodore. That'd be a huge top pairing defenseman for us. Slavin, he's a pretty good defensive D. Brock Besser, he's a free agent. Too much money, though. I would give him 4. Goaltenders, Allmark, Vanacek. I'm going to say no to the big-name goalies right now. We still have a decent tandem. I have faith in Murray, possibly. I might go after. He's a pretty cheap deal for a 1 year. And Mikko Rantanen. Let's see, if we give him he wants almost 15 mil if you want longer. Oof. I mean, he's probably worth it, but don't really want to be stuck on that contract. So you know what might do is just a bridge deal here and see if we can sign him a little bit later, maybe next season, to an extension, because he does want less money with 2-year contract. Chicago, Carolina also after him. So let's see. He'll still be in his prime. 2 years, 20 million. See if he wants to do that. And Shea Theodore. It is harder to find a defenseman, top pairing defenseman, so we are willing to offer that big contract to Shea Theodore. Bergeron, I wanted to take another crack at just to see if we could. He wants a little bit more money now. He wants just under 8. We offered him 6.8 before, so let's see, 7.8. All right, we're showing you, we're trying. And he still doesn't want to take it. I just don't know, people. Bergeron. Yeah, but hey, there you go, people. Quebec Nordique, get ready to meet your next superstar, Mikko Rantanen. Can he do it without McKinnon and Shea Theodore? Oh, this is a huge free agency. Jack Roslovic, we are trying to sign him to kind of replace that Bergeron defensive center position. And Nicholas Backstrom wants a cheap deal, maybe. Tyson Yost, we let go. Ross Colton, I think we're going to replace with Tyson Jost. Colton is a Stanley Cup winner. He's proven, and he's a cheap guy, so we're going to sign him. Goaltender-wise, not really a lot we're going to really chase here. Logan Thompson. We're going to say no for now. We might just wait until trade deadline or next free agency until we find our goalie. And give Fleury one more shot now. All right, and Roslovic is back as a Nordique now. Okay, now we got some RFAs to trade for a 3rd round pick. We'll do just that. Samuel Montembeault, he lost his roster spot. Okay. Now, if we can find some trades here. But we do have some coach and staff issues to sort out. So we kept our main coach, but we're just going to fill him with some better assistants here. Try and build this staff and get this team right where we want them to be. It's back-to-back years, missed the playoffs by 2 to 4 points. It's on the brink. It's not like we've been awful, but there's just a few missing pieces here. So I don't want to do a full rebuild, but we do have some young guys ready to step up. I did see down in the vote you guys are excited about Braden Yager. So let's see what he can do. He could potentially make the NHL roster next season. All depends. We'll have to see how preseason goes. And all right, let's see if our coaching staff will be filled here. What do we got? Pete Morrow. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. Cole McWard, Bear Brothers, Markov, Butkiewicz. Some defensive depth there. And Delorier. Oh, all right. Team is rounding out here, people. You like to see it. It's a trade there. We're not going to do that. Not so much. But there's a trade we are going to make to try and help our offense here. Similar kind of thing. Guys that need a fresh change. We are going to be looking to get rid of DT and what's his face? Where are you? Come on. No, where'd you go? Where did you go? He's a right winger, I think. Yeah. Thought about maybe Comtois, but that contract is just too good for a team anyway. Kratzov, there it is. DT and Kratzov for Tippett. I am fine making this trade. I feel like it could be a nice upgrade to our top 6. And we are going to sign Chase Stillman. He went unsigned. So no brainer here. We are adding him to our prospect pool. And we are going to give him a shot that his team that drafted never did. And same as Hunter McCown. We feel like he's going to be a huge addition. And thought about maybe Noah Boto, but no, just wasn't really in our plans. And they had a couple more here. Where did they go? Where did they go? No. Not quite the production we were hoping to see out of him. Where is he? Where is he? Is it Sealy? Yeah, Sealy was one. We'll try and give it a shot at. And there it is. Passion. He's an X Factor. He is Russian, so he has that Russian ability, but we wanted to give him a shot. X Factor. See what he could grow into. And where did he go? Where did he go? Where are you? There he is. Vinny Arroyo, for whatever reason, just not getting signed. Alright, beautiful. Okay, now, there we go. And our prospect pool just gets better, people. Ooh, it's going to be a beautiful thing. We'll see who turns into trade bait and who turns into a superstar. But I'm liking the way this Nordiques team is slowly starting to build up here. Rome wasn't built in a day. Oh, Detroit really wants Protectov. And Minnesota wants to give... we're not going to do that trade at all. No, thank you. Bizzetta's back. All right, there's our fourth line grinder. Detroit, they're just unrelenting. No, we're not going to take Matheson's contract. No, Detroit. I take no for an answer. Yeah, we'll match that offer. And looking at free agency here, who signed where? Nothing too crazy, but Hedlund to the Islanders, Dylan Gambrell to Minnesota. A couple depth pieces there. Chernak to LA, Ritchie to Nashville. And yeah, nothing too. Nolan Foote to Pittsburgh. Brian Elliott to Montreal. Eric Stahl to New York. Sutter to Colorado. Lucic to Tampa Bay. Appleton stays in Winnipeg. Jordan Greenway to Vancouver. Brennan Smith to Colorado. Peterson to New Jersey. Drunetz to Chicago. And nothing too major. But there we are, people. Jonathan Toews, our third line center. I feel like, what are we going to move here? Roslovic, I feel like could probably be second line center. Or we'll put Hedel there. See what we can do. What's his third line going to look like? Gallagher can stay up there. He's had pretty good season with Reinhardt. And Comtois, Fortier. Comtois can stay on the fourth line. Fortier centers it with Tyler Mott. I like that fourth line quite a bit. And first line, okay. Don't think we're going to change anything too much there. Maybe Roslovic up to the second line with Robertson and Krebs with the captain. Let him grow. Alright, there we go. Owen Tippett, first line. Gallagher, second line. Team chemistry building right there, people. That's how you do it. Alright. Now Taves with Robertson and Krebs. Let's see if you can guide him, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. And what do we got here? Where is defense? What are we looking like? Alright, so we got Pesci, Theodore, Gerard, and Severson. That's a deadly top four right there. Ian Cole, Cal Foote. Alright, I like that. I like that a lot. Goalies, Fleury and Ranta will hold down the fort. That's their last season here. Both are getting up there. May retire after this season. Who knows? But there you go, people. Your year 3 Quebec Nordiques. And man, oh man, we are excited to see what happens in year 3. That's going to be something, I tell you. Welcome to the show.